be compact either. You've got to try and make PSG as predictable as possible, as Bayern did for 30, 40 minutes in that first game. So Chelsea have to try and make PSG as predictable as they possibly can, which is difficult. Force them down one side of the field, lock them in down one side of the field, make it difficult for players in midfield to rotate and spin the ball out to the other side to get Hakimi breaking down that right-hand side. But when they have the ball, they've got to make sure they break into the space where Hakimi's left. Neto, I think, was excellent yesterday, if he can produce the same sort of dribbling skills. They've got to make sure when they play out from the back, they play out from the back well, which they can do, Chelsea.
Being there in Paris, and of course your boys from Chelsea. How do you see this one going?
Well, I've tried to be optimistic for Chelsea, but according to what I've seen from both clubs, it's hard for me to not predict, like any other team which plays against Paris Saint-Germain, to not lose like 3-0 or 4-0. That's what it is, and I'm scared for the young boys of Chelsea, because that could be a lesson. Will it be a good lesson or a bad one? I don't know. But Chelsea will have to be very, very good, as Robo said, very strong in the middle of the park with Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez to make sure that they can hold João Neves, Fabian Ruiz, and Vitinha, of course. So it's going to be a big task for all the Chelsea players, but the opportunity to surprise everybody. Already, I'm very happy with what they've done so far in that Club World Cup. Reaching the final is great. Now the last step is the hardest one, and I'm not sure, like any other club in the world, they can cope with Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, Frank, yesterday on the show, we were speaking about how all of us have been very impressed by the new kid on the block for Chelsea, and João Pedro. He was saying the right things. He, of course, scored 2 goals yesterday. He's looking very full of confidence.
He was playing against his former club, so I don't want too much celebrating, but that was impressive, really impressive, because you can feel the guy's there, he's confident about his football, he knows what he can do, and he already feels his teammates. That's very good for Chelsea. We all know that, like Arsenal, Chelsea needed a real striker, and hopefully, I hope it's going to last like that. João Pedro is the future and the great striker that Chelsea needed.
Well, Augie, you're going to be at the final this weekend as well. You heard it there from Robbo. He feels Chelsea actually could be better than Real Madrid against PSG. Frank can't really find that much of an argument for them. Where do you stand?
Well, if you look at the two teams, you pick the best starting 11 that Chelsea have got and the best one that PSG have got, and not a single Chelsea player gets in the PSG team. I don't think you can find any single one.
The FIFA Club World Cup Final 2025 has arrived, and it's bringing the heat. 2 European giants, Chelsea FC and Paris Saint-Germain PSG, go head-to-head in what's being called the most anticipated showdown of the summer. With global eyes locked on MetLife Stadium, this final promises to deliver goals, drama, tactics, and possibly a few shocking moments. PSG enter the final as the unstoppable force. Fresh off a treble-winning season, including their long-awaited Champions League triumph, the Parisians are brimming with confidence. Luis Enrique's team isn't just about flair and big names, it's a tactical machine. With Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, Vitinha, and Hakimi, PSG's pace and control are unmatched. In the semis, they tore through Real Madrid with ease, showing they're not here to play nice, they're here to dominate. But don't count Chelsea out. Under Enzo Maresca, the Blues are a young, hungry, tactically smart side. They've quietly made their way to the final, dispatching Fluminense and Palmeiras with technical brilliance and midfield mastery. Chelsea's new generation stars Cole Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, Christopher Nkunku, and Moises Caicedo are ready to make history. This isn't just a match, it's a statement. Can Chelsea rise from the shadows and stun the football world, or will PSG stamp their authority and cement their place as the best team on the planet? What to expect? PSG's deadly transitions and overlapping fullbacks. Chelsea's high tempo, possession-based build-up. Key duels: Caicedo vs Vitinha, Palmer vs Marquinhos, Nkunku vs Donnarumma. Tactical chess match between Maresca's boldness and Luis Enrique's experience. Predictions: most experts see PSG as clear favourites, with some calling for a 3-0 or 3-1 win. But if Chelsea can land the first punch, everything changes. Football is about moments, and Chelsea has game changers. Will it be a Cachado Rocket A Palmer's solo goal or a Dimble masterclass? Match details: venue, MetLife Stadium, New Jersey, USA. Kickoff, July 13, 2025, 3 p.m. ET, 8 p.m. BST. Broadcast, DAZN, TBS, Channel 5, TUDN, Univision. Final verdict: this isn't just PSG vs Chelsea, it's football royalty vs rising rebels. Expect tension. Expect fireworks. Expect greatness. Whoever lifts that trophy tonight will go down in history. Turn on your notifications, grab your popcorn, and don't miss a second of the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup Final.